Hey Jimmy Jams, welcome to the end of March reading for you, Jimmy Jams. I hope all is well with you. If you want a reading, you can go to www.sunshinetarot.net. That is the only place that I'm doing readings. If in fact, however, you are on Instagram and you do DM me, I would never DM you. Okay, because I don't go after my followers and ask them for readings. Like, that is so tacky. That is just tacky. No, but if you DM me before we read, I will FaceTime you. So if the person is not willing to FaceTime you before you give them the money, do not get the reading. All right? And I've been doing that all last night. You know, we just talk first. This is me. Okay, now that I know it's you, I'm going to send the money. One girl said that the creep tried to put a video of me up and act like that was me for the FaceTime. Also, get your money back. If you bought a fake reading under the guise that it was me, get your money back. I talked to Zelle. They said that they would love to resolve this matter. So I see a witch again. Oh, by the way, I'm Nicole, and this is Sunshine Tarot, and this is not going to resonate with every Gemini. This is entertainment purposes only, child. Get some popcorn and listen to what's happening to some Geminis somewhere, child. Right? And I don't know why witches are attracted to you guys. I feel like I see witches mostly in the Gemini readings. Yeah. I don't know if they're jealous or if they, I know. People want you. That's what it is, huh? I feel that way as a Libra. I guess other people don't feel that way. But I've never, okay, anyway, I definitely feel like there is like a witch here. Right? The cards are the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. And I have given new vibrations to the High Priestess. You know, in other words, I've sat with the card and told it what it was going to mean. But the High Priestess to me is, they say, is using, you know, traditionally is using your subconscious. But there's other writers that literally see this as a, like someone who is literally a high priestess, but we don't have high priestesses anymore. Like maybe a coven leader or a mother in the church. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying that this person has a lot of knowledge about the spirit world. All right. Sometimes this could be a reader. You guys know that the high priestess sometimes is a reader in tarot cards, right? But it's next to the Hermit. So this is like someone who has control over energy, and they're very kind with it. So they're not trying to hurt you with it. That's the good news. All right. So let me give you an example with the good news, and then I'll give you an example with the bad news. So I did a reading for this man who was sleeping with his mother. It was very uncomfortable, and I was at a psychic store, and I read in the back room, and it was the closest thing to evil that I had ever seen. And I knew that a demon was sitting across the table. And so I got up and I walked out, and I think that thing was so mad at me that it left something. Whatever it left, you guys know I don't talk like this. I'm telling you, this is real. Whatever it left, it came on my back, and it just would burn at my neck. And, you know, I kept trying to get it off of my back, you know. And I had a reader who had forewarned me about that. And she was telling me how to protect myself, and I wasn't listening, you know. So something had got on my back, and I had called a lot of people in the church, and nobody could get that thing to go away, right? Then I called a mother in the church, a high priestess, like someone who has been named a mother in the church, right? It's like a badge of honor in the Christian community to be named one of the mothers in the church, because these women usually are walking real close to the Lord. So I had called Aunt Evernetta, the high priestess, and I told her what happened. She had zero tolerance for any demon. When I told her that, she just started commanding. I mean, I didn't even get to finish the story. She let that. Are you kidding me? She was very, very offended that something latched itself onto a child of God. And she didn't say much because that thing moved, girl. Ain't Evernetta talking, that energy moved. Nobody else could do it. Nobody else could move that energy. So the high priestess, she's not just, your every run of the mill friend that prays for you, or even your mama that prays for you, right? She's up there. That's the good news, okay? The bad news is okay, this is a witch with integrity, so I don't feel malice here, and I don't see the Tower, and I don't see the Ten of Swords, anything like that. But I want to tell you about this good witch that I know, who has energy like the mother in the church. See, the mother in a church, she deals with a Holy Spirit, right? So this particular witch, I don't know what energy she's dealing with. Maybe she calls it the energy of the universe. So I have seen her like do craft work, prayers, whatever. And she would conclude it by saying, we are praying, for whatever, or the highest good for all parties concerned. Okay? And she would do work around that. All right? So she is a witch with integrity, right? But she was so strong with, she was so powerful. She had so much authority with energies that she was able to pull out what is the best outcome. Are you really, truly, do you want to stay in this marriage? Or, let me tell you what happened. So what happened was she had fallen in love with a married man. Mm-hmm. And she said she fought it and fought it and fought it and fought it. But every time she would pray and for the highest good for all parties concerned, she just kept seeing his face. So, she started doing work out there, the highest good. Maybe the highest good is for them to stay married. Well, this is a true story. He ended up leaving his wife for this high priestess, right? And she was a high priestess with a lot of integrity. Wheel of Fortune, like she's given it to the universe. The hermit, she looked within, and she said she was really not trying to win, but she truly felt like she had found the person she was supposed to walk side by side with, but they were attached to other people. And see, the difference with them is that they both felt the same. One didn't feel that way and was going home to his wife. They both felt like that. So he ended up leaving her and marrying her. They've been married for, they were married for 20 years in 2015. So yeah, they've been married for a very long time now. And for the record, I really look up and respect Sister Shirley. That, the voodoo people call each other sisters too, So somebody might be like dealing with somebody you want. You could be married to them, or you could be, this could be you, but somebody might be doing some work that's saying, and for the highest good for all parties involved. And, you know, you may think that the highest good is going back to your family, but like, you don't know what that wife has put him through or what that husband has put her through. You know, the best outcome could really be to be with you. So I feel like I just need to let you know there is some work being done, but it's in a lot of integrity. But, you know, it just may not feel good. So the other thing that this particular high priestess does, this witch, this good witch, who is very expensive to see, but another thing that she does is strong candle work. So she was like for the highest good of all parties, and then she gets like a table full of pink candles, and she either lets the love from the candles take the energy away with peace, or let the love from the candles bring the energy in with love. But the energy really pays attention to her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she has authority with the energies. She is not somebody that just picked up something on the internet and then, you know, is doing some cutesy wootsy stuff. Like, you know, this might be something that she inherited. She could be born with the ability to pierce into the other world, the other dimension. Okay. So you could be a reader, and things are, you know, you could be a reader, right? And maybe things have gotten a little slow. Okay, the Hermit is here. You're trying to find your next thing or your own path, right? But I do feel like if you are a reader with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is your destiny, right? Child, for the very first time, Geminis, I had found in the YouTube page where it mentions, there's something that says mentions. And, you know, I'm a little older. I never seen it before. And I started seeing different readers who had given me shout outs, and I never responded to their posts because I didn't know. So shout out to anybody that's given me a shout out, right? So one of the readers is a Leo, and I am so sorry I can't remember her name, but she had given a shout out to me and a whole bunch of other readers, and so I just followed the ats, right? Child, I found one reader who cursed out this other reader for 44 minutes straight and was telling her all the witchcraft that she was trying to do to make her channel go away. And this girl, I mean, she got down and dirty. And do you know that reader is gone? Yeah, I don't know what that was. So yes, I definitely feel like for some of you, there is a lot of children here. All right? There are a lot of babies. And yeah, somebody is tired of all these children. Somebody needs to start taking care of their children. All right? And so anyway, I do feel like there is a witch, or there is a shaman, or somebody that has very strong influence in the spiritual world that may feel like maybe your partner is better suited for them than you. Okay? For some of you, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Apparently, somebody either loves you or loves your partner, if this resonates, you know, and they feel like they've been praying, or they've gone to someone and they're saying stuff like, you know, they're doing work, but it does look like I said, is in integrity, but the work is happening even now, right? You know, like a candle is being lit about it, you know, they could be putting their name with your husbands or with your boyfriends or with you and sticking it in some honey and then putting it right high in the cabinet so it goes up to God. And they may be taking your name and putting it in ice and putting it in the freezer to freeze your energy, you know, towards that person. So they are doing energy work, but it does look like they're trying to say, you know, energy work for the highest good. I don't know if they're really doing the ice cube thing, because that wouldn't be integrity, you know. So yeah. All right. So the way to do that, I mean, what should you know about that? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like if you are partnered up with someone, they are not going anywhere. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. And I there could also be a child here, past, present. Oh, 2 cards for the future, huh? Future. All right. So, this energy work, whatever they're doing, it looks like it's going to blossom a relationship. I feel like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I feel like your person, if you're in a relationship, your person really loves you and they see you as their significant other, and they even maybe want a child with you, or they are feeling like they're falling in love with you again. And it looks like, from what I'm seeing in the next couple of weeks, for those of you who this is resonating with, it looks like you guys are going to feel very stable in your connection. It's just that the twin may want to do something different. Let's see how your partner is feeling. So your partner is feeling you, right? The Gemini. I had a meme and it talked about, the Gemini card, or the Lover's card, is the card of choices. And it seems like they are making the choice to want to, either you or they. This is the Gemini card, so this could be you. So it's like you're making the choice to stay and fight for a relationship, not because it's destined to be, but because 2 people make the decision to fight for it and work for it. So somebody is in that energy space, right? Yeah, this is who I'm going to work it out with, because this is where my commitment is, right? But you may not be feeling the same, or your person may not be feeling the same. For some of you, like it just could feel like something is amiss. So for those of you who have broken up, with someone, we are going to definitely take a look at that. But I do see energy that's around either the person that you want. You could be doing this energy, or someone is getting help done, like from a mother in church. And, they're saying, Holy Spirit, if this is her husband, child, block anything that ain't got nothing to do with God. And it's like this mother or whoever is praying ain't playing. Like things literally get blocked because she say so. That's what the High Priestess is to me, especially next to the Wheel of Fortune. But with the Hermit, it's the High Priestess with a lot of integrity. Or they could go to someone that practices the dark arts, but even in the dark arts, it's some integrity with it. Like I'm going to do this energy work and I'm going to send your energy over there. And if his heart is feeling you, then he would be receptive of it. Then maybe you were able to do on your own, something like that. Okay. All right. But whatever they do, it looks good the next 2 weeks. I see your BFF turned upside down. So you and your BFF, it looks like it's near a Gemini. Okay, so you and your BFF could have had a falling out. It could be yours, another Gemini, all right? The Gemini was actually covering up a ring, okay? So, there are some women that have real toxic relationships with each other. Like they're so enmeshed that they don't leave any room for a man. You know what I mean? And it's interesting because it's like the Gemini had to get up and move over, and then there's a ring, and it was right by the BFF. So I don't know if a woman, your BFF, took your man, child, or what, or if you started loving your BFF. It looks like some of you could start to date someone who's like a friend, And that's the draw. You know, that's real big with us, friends, you know. I do see sailing. I do see you going across water, right? I see a prostitute or an escort. So somebody may be a sex addict and they travel around, or you could be traveling, you could be like an IG model, like a IG model with a lot of money, and I see you traveling around. I definitely see an escort, and I do see, you know, interestingly enough, you just might marry one of the men that pay for your services, and you guys will travel around, right? It could be a Gemini. So if you are in the sex industry and you are asking about a Gemini, I see you guys real close next to the ring. All right. So Geminis, I am going to spread out. How much time do we have? I'm going to spread out your extended reading. So those of you who broke up with someone, I feel like you are the ones that really need a reading. And so over the next 2 weeks, it looked like you still want to fight for this, all right? Or maybe it's the other energy. But let's see, where is this going in April? Okay. How does your person feel about you? How does Gemini feel about the person? Will you marry this person? Will you marry this year at all? All right. Does your person have anyone else? Does Gemini have anyone else? Where is this relationship going? And what is the outcome from here? All right, Jimmy Jam. So I am going to finish this reading at my website. But for those of you who broke up, I think we should ask, you know, will we get back together? Those of you who broke up, will we make it work? You know, how do they feel about me? Okay? And we'll take a look at that first. All right, Jimmy Jam. So if you want to look at the extension, the video is in the link is in the video in the description box at the top of the comment section. It'll say click below for the Gemini extended reading, and there'll be 2 links. One will take you to my website. The other will take you to Vimeo, where for a nominal fee you can see the rest of the video. Okay, so someone is still impersonating me, y'all. All right, if you get a message in Instagram, it is not me. All right, I will not solicit readings to you. Report the page immediately. DM me a copy of the solicitation. All right, and I would really appreciate that. Okay, follow me on TikTok. And I don't have my, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I have to see your profile first, child, because it's just, I can't trust these mothers. All right, love you guys. Take care, Geminis. Yeah, so I'm going to call this reading A Witch with Integrity is Around. All right, God bless.